This destroys men faster than pornography. Why so many men feel stuck? Every man reaches a point where he feels like life has him cornered. Not physically, not even financially, though those struggles are real. I'm talking about that heavy feeling in the chest, the quiet voice that says, "You were meant for more than this." Hi, if you're new here, my name is Dr. Ani Railkar, and I help men and women over 30 with low testosterone increase their testosterone levels naturally so they can enjoy a better quality of life. You see other men pushing forward, achieving things, living with fire in their eyes. Meanwhile, you wake up every day feeling like something invisible is holding you back. You try harder, you hustle, you watch motivational videos, you change habits, but still, the energy inside doesn't match the man you know you could be. It feels like quicksand. The more you fight, the deeper you sink. This isn't laziness. It isn't weakness. It isn't lack of ambition. It's something deeper, something inside you that you have been avoiding for years. And until you face it, you'll stay stuck in that loop. We are going to discuss the different chapters the person goes through. Chapter 1: The Enemy Within. The truth is simple, but it's not easy to swallow. The thing holding you back is not the economy, it's not your family, it's not your boss, it's not even your circumstances. It's you. More specifically, it's a part of you that you don't want to admit exists. Jung called it the shadow. Other men call it their demons, their baggage, their darker side. But let's strip away the fancy language. It's the part of you that remembers every time you failed and whispers that you'll fail again. It's the part that carries shame from things you have never told anyone. It's the part that resents your own potential because deep down you're afraid of what would happen if you truly stepped into it. Most men run from this enemy. They distract themselves with work, with alcohol, with endless scrolling, with women, and with noise. Anything to avoid sitting alone with that heavy shadow pressing on their chest. But here's the brutal truth: the shadow you avoid is the one that controls you. Chapter 2: The Weight of Avoidance. Think about it. Why do so many men sabotage their own progress? Why do we get close to success, then somehow find a way to wreck it? It's not because we are stupid, it's not because we lack discipline, it's because we are carrying an enemy inside our own minds. And when you refuse to face him, he doesn't just go away, he grows. The more you avoid, the stronger he gets. The more you bury, the heavier the weight becomes. That's why some men feel tired even when they sleep 8 hours. That's why they can't enjoy victories. That's why even when life looks good on paper, they feel hollow inside. Avoidance doesn't protect you, avoidance feeds the enemy. Chapter 3: The Choice Every Man Must Make. There comes a day when a man has to make a decision. Do I keep running from the parts of myself I fear? Or do I turn around, look at them in the eye, and fight? That moment, the moment of turning, is the start of becoming the man you're supposed to be. But here's the warning: it's not a quick fight, it's not a one day battle, it's a war. And wars aren't won with comfort. Chapter 4: Meeting the Shadow. When you first face your shadow, it will resist. It will remind you of every screw up. It will flood you with guilt. It will whisper that you are not enough. It's too late, that you should just stay the same. This is why so many men quit before they truly begin, because looking into the darkness hurts. But the pain is not the enemy. Pain is the proof you have finally touched the right place. If you feel it sting, if you feel exposed, that means you're digging in the right spot. Shadow wants you silent, numb, and distracted. The fact that it hurts is a sign you're waking up. Chapter 5: Why Men Hide from Themselves. Let's be honest. Men are trained from boyhood to hide their emotions. Crying is a weakness. Admitting fear is a weakness. Showing vulnerability is a weakness. So, what do? We bury everything. We bury the anger we never expressed. We bury the shame we never confessed. We bury the dreams we gave up on. And we tell ourselves we are fine. But buried things don't stay dead. They are not. And that rot leaks into everything: our relationships, our career, our health. You can't build a strong life on top of rot. That's why men feel like building and building, but everything collapses because the foundation is poisoned. Chapter 6: The Warrior's Path. So, how do you fight back? Not by pretending you're fearless, not by ignoring the pain. The way forward is the opposite of what most men do. You lean into it. When fear shows up, you face it. When shame whispers, you drag it into the light. When weakness tempts you, you confront it head on. A warrior doesn't run from the battlefield inside his own chest, he steps into it. The warrior path isn't about never being afraid, it's about standing firm in the storm, sword in hand, saying, I'm here and I will not run anymore. Chapter 7: Small Wins Build Big Victories. Here's the good news: you don't have to conquer your entire shadow in one night. You win this war like any other war, battle by battle. One honest conversation instead of silence. One workout instead of giving in to laziness. One night of journaling your thoughts instead of numbing yourself with a screen. Small wins sound weak, but stack them for a year and you'll be unrecognizable. Most men want big transformation moment, the lightning strike, the instant breakthrough. But the men who actually change are ones who collect wins daily until the shadow no longer dictates their life. Chapter 8: Brotherhood and Battle Companions. No warrior fights alone. One of the greatest lies men believe is that asking for help makes them weak. But look at history. Every great warrior fought with brothers at his side. When you share your struggles with the right men, not everyone, but with the men who are also fighting their shadows, you multiply your strength. Iron sharpens iron. Shadows shrink when exposed to light. Brotherhood is not just friendship, it's accountability. It's standing in the arena with men who refuse to let you quit. Find those men, or you'll keep fighting blindfolded, and the shadow will use isolation to choke you. Chapter 9: The Transformation. Something powerful happens when a man stops running from his shadow. The very thing that used to haunt him becomes fuel. The pain that once drained him becomes strength. The shame that once silenced him becomes wisdom. Your shadow never disappears, but it changes. It stops being the enemy and becomes the teacher. And that's when you realize the man you always wanted to be wasn't somewhere out there. He was inside you, buried under fear, waiting for you to fight your way to him. Conclusion: the man you were meant to be. Brother, the choice is in front of you. Stay in the loop, keep running from yourself, keep letting the shadow win, or turn around, face it, fight. It won't be easy. You'll lose battles, you'll fail. But if you keep rising, if you keep swinging, one day you look in the mirror and see a man who's whole. Not perfect, not flawless, but strong, grounded, alive. A man who faced his own shadow and lived to tell the story. That's the path, that's the work, and that's the life waiting for you. So the question is simple: will you keep running, or will you fight for the man you're always meant to be?